Hello! Welcome back to another video. I'm going to first start this video off by responding to your questions that you guys posted yesterday after I made that quick update video. Thank you very much for taking the time to write. When I see people writing comments, you know, I see like the people who are the YouTubers, they don't really respond to these questions because first of all, there's so many questions. So I understand that it takes time to write back to all of that. But, you know, if I were someone to write a comment on someone's channel, it would be very like eye-opening, or I'm like, wow, thank you so much if that YouTuber responded. So this is why I'm responding to you guys, because this is me showing that I care about what you guys have to say. Hangman Cho, first, yes you are. Koreans are always fast. Okay, fast internet, fast at everything, okay? So that's something you should be aware of. October 6th, Conor McGregor or Khabib? Khabib, baby, okay? Here's why. You know, I like Conor McGregor. I just love his personality. I watched all of those press conferences with him versus Mayweather, and I was just laughing my ass off because to me, Conor McGregor is a great showman. Like, he's like the Muhammad Ali of our times right now. He's just so fun to watch on stage promoting fights. Now, when he's in the fight itself, I'm not really interested. And I would love to see him get into like more into that entertainment aspect. So for example, like showing up at the WWE, you know, events. I mean, he would be so great at that because of his personality, and it's just, you know, I see a combination of like Ric Flair and Muhammad Ali in him in showmanship. He's just fun to watch. Khabib is, when you look at Khabib's background, he's like, first of all, he's Russian. You don't want to mess with the Russians, okay? The Russians are cold-hearted, strong, tough motherfuckers, okay? You don't want to mess with the Russians. Nobody wants to. You know, I saw footage of him fighting, and I see him in interviews, and I see his personality. From what I see online, like, he's just overall just strong. He's like a strong foundation. He knows what he's doing. When he says something, he walks the walk. When you saw that press conference recently with Khabib and McGregor, yeah, he was all over the place talking about his whiskey and just like, he's just throwing his like marketing hat on at the event. He doesn't know how to adapt, tone it down. So Khabib was just like, yeah, straight. Yeah, he's like, this is the #1 bullshit. I would put my money on Khabib. But I still love McGregor, and I want McGregor to keep doing what he does because it's so fun to watch. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch McGregor versus Mayweather, the Toronto press conference. He was so fun to watch. I was laughing my ass off when I first saw that one. He looks like a fucking breakdancer. Good to see you're back. Yes, I am back. I needed time to reflect and think, okay? Because one thing you don't know about, if you are a YouTuber, you probably understand this. Once you start becoming a YouTuber, once you start having an audience, and then that audience demands a certain type of video every time, like, for example, Unbox Therapy. You know, I feel for that guy. I watch his videos, and you notice lately that all of his videos are about smartphones now, because that's where the money is, right? If he unboxed, like, random weird shit, yeah, he'll still get the views, but consistency on like a financial standpoint, he'll make more monies if he just keeps making smartphone videos. And I never saw myself doing that with this channel, because once you get to that commercial level, then all that creativity dies. You know, you're mainstream now, you have no freedom, you are a slave to your channel. And you've got to just keep pumping out the same videos over and over and over again. And I think that's boring, okay? You can't grow with that kind of structure. So, yeah, I needed time to change. And I didn't want, like I said, I didn't want this channel to be a swimming channel, because this is not called Swimming 101, right? This is called Justin Patrick, okay? So you're watching me, and what I make will always change and evolve. And, you know, it has to be different. And I see like PewDiePie is a good example, because, you know, you saw him change from video games to whatever the hell he's doing nowadays. Whatever these meme reviews, I don't know why. Justin, I'm going to Japan this summer. By any chance, will you be there this summer as well? This summer? summer 2019, I love Japan, okay? Everything I grew up was all Japanese, okay? I ate Japanese pocky, Japanese ramen. I watched Japanese anime TV shows, Samurai Pizza Cats, Sailor Moon. I used to watch Sailor Moon after school. Slam Dunk. Slam Dunk is funny. I know what you're thinking. If you're going to go to Japan, everyone says the same thing. Japan is expensive. However, there are ways to go around this, okay? So one way is to not go to Tokyo, okay? Because everybody thinks of Tokyo as Japan. Whereas if you went to another city that wasn't like the number one city, for example, Osaka or Fukuoka, which is where I went, then the prices are a little bit lower and there's less tourists there. So if I were you, and if I had to go to Japan on like stay for like a month, I would stay in Fukuoka. And that's probably where I'm probably going to go next year. I'll spend a month or two in Japan. I would stay in Fukuoka because I don't really like big city, like where all the tourists go, where it's been done and mainstream and all that, because I'll tell you in a future video why. I had to see your back, Justin. I discovered you via swimming videos quite recently, but I looked into your channel and I feel like I got to know you more than swimming coach. Like your style, interested in what you have to say. Definitely looking forward to whatever. Cool. Thanks for the comment, my lovely subscriber. Stay tuned for more videos. Okay, so I discovered you recently from swimming videos. Helped me so much. In a month, I have not only gotten over my fear of water, but I should probably say I'm a swimmer now. Videos helped me achieve that. Great. Good for you. Why out of 1,000 other videos chose your channel? Because you seem genuinely happy. Go lucky, chill person. Okay, here's why. I'm looking at the keywords here. Happy-go-lucky, chill person. Okay, now here's what I have to say about that. When you see most swimmers, when you see most lifeguard instructors in your area, well, area that I am in Vancouver, Canada, most of them are pissed off. Most of them are miserable. Most of them are just not happy. And I'll tell you why. They have a love-hate relationship with the water or the pool water. We have to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in chlorinated water, which takes a toll on our health, if you think about it. Competitive swimmers have to get up 5 a.m. in the morning in order to get to practice, in order to swim in a lane all to themselves, because it's very hard to find a lane all to yourself to practice and focus in the afternoon, because that's when the public rushes in. All the soccer moms bring their kids, and yeah, it's all chaos. This is a problem with pools or public pools in general. Public pools are different to different people, right? A competitive swimmer looks at a pool like it's a gym. I go there for an hour or two and I go there to focus and train on my swimming specifically. But if you ask a senior citizen goes to a pool so he can sit in a hot tub, relax, yak with his friends, and then make a dip or two into the cold water between hot tub sessions. A normal kid goes to the pool and he treats it like a playground because he can jump off the diving board, he can dive in, pick up rings at the bottom of the deep end. A pool is seen differently based on the person that goes. So I think of pools are similar to like shopping malls, okay? You have like a whole diverse group of people that go there for different reasons. They want cafeteria food, they want to go shop for clothes, they want to get electronics, they want to just like grab some coffee. It's all these variety of things. And that's what a pool is. It's not focused. A gym is focused. You'll see like powerlifters, bodybuilders, weightlifters, Olympic lifters, calisthenics guys, yoga guys. They all go to the gym in order to get a workout, but their styles are different. So pools are not like gyms. Many years in the pool, it takes a toll on our health. We're not really happy with damaged skin, damaged hair, and getting up really early and dealing with all these groups of people that treat the pool differently, like dealing with a senior citizen that's peeing in the hot tub. What do you say? You can't say anything. That's what they paid to go to show up for. You see like kids goofing off on the diving boards, not being safe. As a lifeguard, this is tiring to deal with on a daily basis. When you're a competitive swimmer, you got to deal with your meetup, and the next the next competition that you're training for. Like, it's constant pressure on these kids that their coaches and their friends put on them, and it's like, yeah, competing is very stressful. So if you want to be a competitive swimmer, you have to understand this, what you're getting into. It's not fun and games. No, it's training, it's drills, it's nonstop, it's tiring. And this is why we have a love-hate relationship, and it shows on their face over time. Typical Joanne, I love your channel. You helped me pass my lifeguarding course. Good for you. Welcome to the lifeguarding world. I hope you get a good job, and yeah, enjoy your experience as a lifeguard. Not everything is bad being a lifeguard, by the way, okay? I'm just telling you from my experience. A lot of people love being lifeguards. I loved being a lifeguard. If you're a lifeguard, you deal with a whole group of people that look up to you and look down on you. Just a newish subscriber here. I subscribe to you just because I see a lot of myself in you. Same hobbies, better version. Swimming, language, guitar. Yeah. Overcome a rough pass. Overcome a rough pass. Kind of nice to see. For young viewers, go to similar. Anyway, sorry. Either way. Okay. Thank you for your comment. Yeah. I think that being a YouTuber or any kind of influence, you have to be responsible for your fans. Okay? I really don't look up to celebrities. I don't really admire famous people. I don't admire rich people. A lot of people do, but I don't. I look at those kinds of people with a suspiciousness, because most of the time those people are shitty people in real life. They treat their fans like garbage. Most of the time. Not all of them. But I'm saying that the ones that I've met in real life, their personalities are just garbage. Okay? And you would be shocked. Like, no, it's not like that. But I've met these people that you look up to when you watch your TV shows, when you watch your movies, when you watch your YouTube channels, when you watch your music videos. I've met some of these people in real life, and they are shitty people. I don't judge people based on what they have. I judge people based on how they behave and how they treat others. And one good way of testing people out is by seeing how they interact with customer service people. How do they treat the waiter? How do they treat their maid? How do they treat the security guard? How do they treat the person doing their dry cleaning? How do they treat the cashier at the grocery store? When I hang around with someone new, or when I hang around somebody, I pay attention to these signs. I see these signals. How do they treat all these other people that they interact with on a daily basis? If they treat them very well, with genuine warmth and kindness and love and respect, they are in my good books. Don't say that. Your swimming videos are very important because you cover certain picture lessons. Yeah, be a cameraman. I really want to make more swimming videos for you guys. And the thing is that when I'm at a public pool, I get caught a lot and I get kicked out a lot. And I need somebody to like hold the camera out on the ledge and film me, and hold the camera underneath the water and swim alongside me. And it's very hard to do that. And before, in the past, I would get my ex-girlfriend to film for me, and she wasn't a good swimmer, and she had terrible camera skills. So I would say that I would need a swimmer cameraman to help film for me for future videos, to give you that good angle that you see in other YouTube videos on swimming. Usually it's two swimmers doing those videos. One swimming and the other one swimming alongside and filming. A really good YouTube channel that I like that's based on swimming is called Swim Life Guru. Competitive swimmer girl and her competitive swimming sister that films for her. And they've got a father that's a swim coach. And I like her videos because she gives like a fresh perspective. I really don't like watching swimming videos that have like 40-year-old veteran swim coaches that are like overweight, and they just start like just throwing lessons at you in front of the camera. Do this, you'll notice this. Like, They all talk the talk, but you don't see them walking the walk. They get their competitive swimming students to perform or demo what he's or she's trying to say. I really don't like that format. If you really want to teach something, you have to walk the walk. Whether it's like fitness or cooking or swimming or like life lessons, you have to be that example and the presenter at the same time. Yeah, I could use a cameraman. Okay. Next one. Hey, try something that is new for you. For example, be a gamer. Being a gamer is something that interests me. However, here's the thing. When I was a kid, I played tons of Super Nintendo. That was my main console back then when I was a kid. I would rush home after school and I would play tons of Super Nintendo. Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Secret of Mana. Fuck, so many good Super Nintendo games. And I still watch them today. I watch them on YouTube now. I watch these long plays of these games because I just love seeing these games again and again, right? We're all given 24 hours in a day. How much of that time do you want to spend playing like mindless video games, you know? And these gamers, you know, they play for like hours, like on Twitch and stuff. And then you got to factor in when they're recording these videos, they've got to edit the videos afterwards. So that's more hours added on. So that's like almost like a 7 to 10 hour day in total, from like playing the game all the way to uploading that video onto YouTube. So I respect these gamers on YouTubers and Twitch, the amount of work they put into their videos. And could I compete with these guys? Oh boy, I don't know. It's a lot of work. And if I were a gamer, if I was just a gamer, yeah, I would. But I'm not. As you can see, my life is more balanced. So I still like watching gamers. I watch like the Rad Brad. I watched the Spider-Man series recently. I used to watch Tetra Ninja, Breath of the Wild series. But I'm not like, my whole life is not dedicated to that kind of thing. So who knows? We'll see. Oh, I thought perhaps you had drowned. No, I did not drown. And by the way, if you want to avoid drowning, don't think up and down. Think side to side, okay? Drowners, they think up and down, right? They want to get their head up and they start pushing their arms down and their legs down in the water. That's how they drown. So think of it as a log, okay? When you see a log in the water, the log is always on its side in the water, floating in the water like this. You never see a log on its vertical end like this, do you? Sticking out? No, it's very hard to keep this position even for a log, and the wood is buoyant. So whenever you see a log or a ship in a vertical position like this, it's ready to drown or sink to the bottom of the ocean for some reason. So think like a ship, think like a log, think horizontal, think the x-axis, x, y-axis, y-axis, x-axis. Be on your X, okay? Float on your back, float on your front, swim on your side, swim, but never stay on your vertical. Never stand. Don't do the pogo. It doesn't work. Hey, welcome back. You're doing a great job, bro. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good trainer. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Zarka. Teach us about everything you had struggle in your life. Everything I struggled? Jesus Christ. Did you get an Ajashi perm? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Okay. I got an Ajashi perm. Ajima perm. Ajashi means old man in Korean. Now here's why. When you have thick, heavy, long hair like me, it gets flat. Okay. And every day, in order to get rid of this flatness, I need to use a blow dryer and I need to pump my hair up with gel and wax and then hairspray every day. Every day, you got to do this routine. It takes so much time to do it. Make this cream puff effect. To bypass all of that, just get a wave perm. I'm not saying perm, I'm saying a wave perm. So what they do, or what my Japanese hairstylist did a few days ago, she's great by the way. Her name's Hiroko and she works at Chura Prima in Vancouver. If you think of a regular like clown perm, right? They make it really tight, put lots of solution, right? But wave perm, they just make it relaxed more. The curls are more relaxed like this. So it turns out more wavy. So I recommend anybody who has thick, heavy, flat hair to get a wave perm to get that volume, so you don't have to put gel, wax, and hairspray every day. That gets tiring, all right? It takes up too much time. And this will last about 2 to 3 months. And this is what a lot of businessmen, a lot of girls do in Korea or in Asia, so they can save time in the morning. Oh, enjoy your vids not only because you come across as genuine and relatable and have an infectious, happy, positive demeanor. You seem nonconformist. Yeah, I am nonconformist. This is why? Because I was a rock guitarist. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of fake people on YouTube. I mean, it's very easy to edit and manipulate video in order to come across as a certain way. And movies do it all the time. You see these movie stars on the big screen and these videos that are heavily edited with CG and music and sound effects and like perfect lighting and like all these effects put on. But when you strip all that away and you look at the actor as a human being, you would be surprised. Most of them, like if you've seen them in real life, they're not what you think they are. 'Cause I used to be a producer, actually. I used to make films, but you didn't know. And I used to work with I used to work with a lot of these actors and actresses, and they were troublemakers. Yeah. They were the kids on set, basically. Justin, thanks for uploading today. Hope you enjoy your holiday. I didn't have a holiday. I work every day. I work 7 days a week. But thank you. Hey, Justin, what are your thoughts on Canada immigration? Don't do it! There are too many wealthy immigrants from around the world. Not just China. China is the big one. Everybody can see China. But a lot of wealthy immigrants from around the world are immigrating into Canada. And they're just buying themselves into the country. And they're ruining this place. Not just Vancouver, but the rest of Canada as well. And I would say that if you really wanted to live in Canada, do it. But I hope that you adapt to the country that you're living in. So, for example, there are a ton of FOBs and Chinese people or Korean people or like, I don't know, even like Australian people that I've seen that are not from Canada. They immigrated here and they just stick to their own cliques. They stick to their own Korean towns or Chinatowns or Chinese restaurants. They speak their own native language. They stick with their own people. And they don't adapt. They don't bring anything to the table. And that's something that I just can't stand. And I'll go into this more further in future videos. But when I lived in Korea for like 8 years, I lived in Korea for 8 years, I spoke Korean to everybody. Whoever I met, I spoke Korean. And that's my way of conforming to or respecting to the new country that I'm living in, right? Yes, in the classroom, I taught English and I was paid to speak English to them only. But outside of that workplace, I spoke Korean to everybody. And no matter how bad my Korean was, I made the effort. Compare that to Vancouver. I look at my neighbors, right? I say hi to my neighbors. They don't respond back because they can't speak English. But how hard is it to say hello if you're an immigrant, if you can't speak English? How hard is it to say hello? If you are living in Korea, how hard is it for you to say 안녕하세요 every day? How hard is it? Come on. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 4 little syllables can open the door to so many people if you are living in Korea. But a lot of expats, a lot of tourists, they don't want to say it. Stop teaching people some. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, you can check out the Facebook group. Check the link below. If you take the swimming course, down link below. Yeah, I will make future videos on swimming. Don't worry about that. Always like your lighter and heavy approach. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. Shanghai or Kuala Lumpur to study? I would say Kuala Lumpur because the air quality in Shanghai is garbage. I stayed in Shanghai and outside my window was a continuous, never-ending fog of smog. Okay? It never ended. It was just continuous smog. And I thought, is it raining today? Is this a rainy season? No. Everybody I spoke to was, that's That's the landscape of Shanghai every day. It's just constant smog. Whereas in Kuala Lumpur, the air quality is a lot better. So if I had to choose, I would say Kuala Lumpur. Glad you're back. Thanks for being so honest and fun. Yeah, this is how I perceive honesty. Okay, this is how I perceive communication. When you're communicating to somebody, okay, whether that person speaks English or other language or whatever you're communicating to that person, I treat it like giving that person a cup of water. Okay, when you give a person a cup of water, by the way, this is lemon water. Filtered water with lemon slices in it. Very good for your health. I imagine that I am giving that person a cup of water. Now, what kind of water are you giving that person? Well, for me, I like to give them clear, filtered, pure, clean water. And that's the truth. A lot of people, they want to give diluted water or water that's brown or water that's dirty. And that's the lie. The lie that they give you all the time. They're not telling you the truth about themselves or what they're selling you or whatever they're presenting. They give you that dirty, brown, shitty water. Okay? And you would think that the whole world would want clear, honest communication, the truth, clear water. But that's depending on where you were raised, what country you're living in, where you grew up. Yes, in North America, we value the truth a lot. But there are a lot of countries that don't value the truth. They would rather value the lie because the lie is a lot more easier to deal with every day because it doesn't ruffle feathers. It doesn't piss off people. It brings harmony to that country. And the truth often brings arguing, disputes, and fights and conflict. So am I 100% truth? No, I don't recommend being 100% the truth all the time. Sometimes you gotta lie. Sometimes you gotta get that perm in order to get that volume. Okay, this is not my real hair. Duh. So I think of it as a balance, a distribution. Like an 80-20, like 80% truth, 20% lie. Right? Or just balance it out. You can't always be 100% because that's just it's too on edge all the time. I want to thank you for watching. I hope I answered your questions. And yeah, just stay tuned for different videos that I'm going to talk about, different topics. If you have questions about or topics you want me to talk about, yeah, just comment down below. Subscribe to this channel and I'll talk to you later. Bye! Yeah!